Good morning. I told you yesterday that I would go ahead and I would tell you how I would have filled out that get to know you form so that you can get to know me a little bit um, before the term starts. So I'm just going to go through and quickly tell you what my answers were. I'll start by saying my full name is Margaret Brotherton. I go by Maggie. That's what my friends call me. You're welcome to call me Maggie, Miss Brotherton, whatever you want to call me is just fine. Um, my favorite way to spend a day when I'm off of school is I do a lot of family history research, and I love old movies. If I could go anywhere in the world, it would be Venice. I want to go to a city that is surrounded by water where you have to take boats everywhere you go. What's the last thing I read for fun? It was a book on Alfred Hitchcock, the famous suspense director in old movies. If I could eat only one food for the rest of my life, it would have to be lobster. The one thing that can instantly make my day better is a phone call from my daughter when she's not asking for money. What phone app do I use the most? IMDb. It's a great database for like movies and famous people. And I admit to a guilty pleasure of I do love some TikToks. What would be the first thing I would do if I won the lottery? I'll be honest, I'd pay off my debt, my house. I'd pay off my family's debt, and then I'd buy an old car from the 30s, maybe or the 40s. The first job I ever had was a hat check girl at a French restaurant. Um, it was pretty interesting. What job do I hope to have in the future? Grandma. Of course, that'd be a few years down the line, down the road, but I'm retired and a grandma for sure. Do you have any children? I have one. Her name is Olivia, and she'll be 21 in just a few months. Almost impossible to believe. I spend probably more time with my family, but I consider them my friends as well. And I do spend a lot of time with friends. I'm most proud of my daughter. She's a pretty spectacular person. The scariest thing I ever did was I took a helicopter ride over the wettest part of the world. It was some waterfalls in Maui on my honeymoon in Hawaii. It was beautiful. I don't know that I would do it again. The most important thing I look for in a friend is honesty and acceptance. Um, I'm not sure if I believe in life on other planets. I'm sure there probably is, but I don't know. Um, if I could relive one moment in my life, I think it would definitely be getting married on the beach. I got married on the beach at sunset. Something I regret doing or not doing, I wish I'd journaled. My mom used to keep journals, and she passed away last year, and it's been really fun and wonderful going through those journals. So I wish I was good at doing that. I just haven't been. When I get up in the morning, the first thing I do is drink a cup of coffee. I don't have more than one or two, but that is the very first thing I do. If I see a puddle, I think I'm more likely to go around it. When I was 5, I'm probably sure I jumped right in it. But I think now I probably would go around it. If I had a superpower, I think I'd like to be able to be invisible so I could be places and see things when people didn't know I was there. However, I'm sure there's a downside. Uh, I might see or hear things that wouldn't make me happier. Um, but I guess with every superpower, there's a downside. And then my favorite word in the world, I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's really because you can use it so many different ways. It just depends on how you say it. If my daughter does something ridiculous, I can go, really? If something surprises me, I can say, really? I mean, it can mean so many different things just based on the way you use it. So like any word, I guess it's the way you use it, but I really like the word really. It speaks volumes to me. So I hope this gives you just a little insight to who I am. My name's Maggie Brotherton again. I've been teaching for over 30 years. I look forward to this term. I'm super excited to read your responses. I haven't done so yet. I'm waiting for them all to come in, and it's going to be a great term.